Music, snow, wrestling, snow, and more snow this week on Tracking the Stags. This was the first week of practice for spring sports, but we had a slight problem. Ace drone pilot Nathan Simpson gives us a look. Last weekend, the after-school drama group performed Our Town. Here are some highlights.
Well, we had a real nice time.
You're late enough.
Why, Frank, it ain't any later than usual.
And you stopping at the corner to gossip with a lot of hens?
Now, Frank, don't be so grouchy. Come out and smell the heliotrope in the moonlight. Isn't that wonderful? What did you do all the time I was away?
Oh, I read, as usual.
And there's Editor Webb, coming back after putting his paper to bed.
Evening, Bill.
Evening, Mr. Webb.
Why, that's quite the mood out tonight.
Yep.
All quiet, I presume?
Simon Stimson was rolling around a little. Just saw his wife out on the hunt for him, so I looked the other way. There he is now.
Why, good evening, Simon. Town settled down for the night pretty well. Yes, okay. Yes, town's settled down for the night pretty well, Simon. You mind if I just walk with you away, son? Good night.
Oh, and let me see. Here's Mr. Stimson, organist at the Congregational Church, and oh, here's Miss Soames, who loved the wedding so. You remember? Oh, and so many others. Here's Editor Webb's boy, Wallace, whose appendix burst on a Boy Scout trip to Crawford Notch. Yes, an awful lot of sorrow has sort of quieted down up here. People just wild with grief have brought their relatives up to this hill. And we know how it is.
Meanwhile, across the state, stag wrestlers put their record of 10 consecutive trophies on the line.
"11 years, 11 state wrestling trophies." You heard me. 11 consecutive state wrestling trophies. And they brought home this big boy 7 times in those 11 years. That included 6 consecutive state titles in the 2A classification. Wow, what a record. Once again this year, the Stags mounted the award stand for their team picture. And they were just as proud as the 10 previous teams had been. How does this all happen? It begins with the Deer Park Wrestling Club. Some began wrestling at the age of 5. That is backed up by a quality program at the middle school, followed by a high school program that is the envy of most. 11 state trophies, 7 state championships. Go Stags! For This Week in High School Sports, I am Connor Foster.
There are about 60 1A schools in the state, but only 4 earned trophies. Stag wrestlers rock. Earlier this year, Perrin Fouth traveled to the west side of the state with music on her mind.
It's a mercury day, it's a whipped cream day. I'll wait for it the whole year round.
When I found out I got in December, Mr. Feist came in and told us, and I was actually crying. It was amazing. When I arrived at the high school where I was supposed to be rehearsing, there was a lot of people. It was chaotic and crowded and scary. I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do because I was the only person there from our school. So we started rehearsals at 1 o'clock and didn't stop till 5. Then we had an hour lunch break and then started rehearsals again until 8:30. And then rehearsals started at 9 again and we didn't stop until 12. A couple of minutes before the concert actually started, there were no seats, whatever, in this like 3,000-seater place. There were people standing in the backs and watching from outside. I was stood on the front row, right on the side, right beside a microphone, and that was hard. Stuck in between like a whole bunch of soprano ones, and I was a soprano too at the time. And one of our songs, our parts were all completely different, so I was surrounded by soprano ones. We called her Dr. Lynn. She's directed choirs in 16 different countries, and she's the director for the Texas University Choir. I definitely recommend this to anyone. It helped me grow extremely in music. If you have the opportunity to audition, take it immediately, and if you get in, don't back out. I'm glad to be one of the first here to be able to do that, so. I'm just thankful that I can go to a school that provides these kinds of opportunities and that I could experience something like this because it really locked in my love for music and my need to do it in the future.
In winter, it's a marshmallow world.
Great voice, great talent. Deer Park High School students excel in so many areas. Show your stag pride on Tracking the Stags. Give your story ideas to any media production student. This is your video magazine. For Tracking the Stags, I am Kat Ewert.
It's a yummy, yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What is spring